I just recently found out that there were replica Logitech mice, specifically the Logitech G102 Prodigy, and today we will be comparing the replica and the original. Hello once again everyone, it is Jello here, and today I'm gonna be showing you the key differences between these two in case you are still looking to buy this mouse, as it still remains to be a popular one to those who are looking for an affordable mouse that doesn't break the bank. Yes, it does have its problems like the double clicking issue, but Logitech has a really good warranty policy and they don't usually ask a lot of questions when asking for a replacement. And just to be clear, this isn't a review, but again a comparison between the two so that if you're buying this mouse, you know what to look out for, especially if you're buying used or if you're buying one online. So I was looking for a mouse to replace my current one, which is the Razer Naga Molten, because I was having issues with the left click button. As I was scrolling through my feed, an ad for the Logitech G102 showed up and it was just selling for about 299 pesos, which is about $6. And without having second thoughts, I ordered it right away without really paying attention to the description. Most reviews said it was good and it was brand new. However, some reviewers said that theirs did not work with the Logitech gaming software. When my mouse arrived, sure enough, the software did not detect the mouse. So I looked up the listing again and it did say it doesn't work with the Logitech software. And I also read through the reviews again and they were saying that in fact that this was a replica. So I went on ahead and just got an original one at a local store. Anyway, let's get into their differences. Let's start off with the packaging. If you look at their packaging, they look exactly the same from all sides except from the left side and underneath the boxes. The font size and the spacing of the description of the replica Logitech G102 occupies more than 50% of the space and there's very little detail at the bottom, while the original has a smaller font size and has a more detailed description at the bottom about the warranty. Underneath the box, the original has its HQ locations and a recycle icon, while the replica has info about the warranty, which I doubt applies. Also, the box color of the original one has a darker shade of blue, while the other one is faded, but it's pretty hard to tell if you haven't seen the original. The most obvious, at least for me, to tell whether it's a replica is the texture of the picture of the mouse. When you feel it, it feels rough, while the original is still, I think, slightly embossed, but the texture is smooth. Now let's take a look at the insides. The original is packed in a nice foam package with the Logitech logo on it. It also contains 2 leaflets and 2 stickers. The replica mouse is just wrapped in plastic and has 2 leaflets which is written in Chinese. Now let's look at the actual mice. Again, when you just look at the both of them, it is very hard to distinguish between the two, at least from this side. It is when you feel both that you'd be able to tell. The replica mouse has a soft rubber matte finish on a top shell and both of its left and right click buttons, while the original has a smooth finish. The left and right click on both mice almost sound the same. However, the mouse wheel and the middle button produces a louder sound than the original. The 2 buttons on the left side also kind of feel smushy when pressed, again compared to the original. The biggest physical difference is when you look underneath. Also, the lights shine through the optical sensor of the replica mouse, while the original doesn't. Now again, the replica G102 can't be detected by the software, so that means there's no option for button mapping, DPI adjustment, and if you want to change the RGB settings. The RGB lighting will just cycle through different colors. And so there you have it. Those are the differences that I noticed between an authentic and a replica of a Logitech G102 mouse. So when you're looking to buy this mouse online, just make sure it's near the MSRP value, which is at about 900 pesos or about 1,000 pesos. And if it's lower than that, it could be a replica. Some online sellers don't really include it in the product description that it's a replica, but some of them will include that it can't be detected by the Logitech gaming software. So that's your hint. If you're looking to buy this one used, just make sure to review this video before deciding to purchase one. The safest way to get the original is to buy it from a reputable store or a local store. So like this video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't yet so you won't miss any updates. And that is it for today, and I hope this video will help you. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.